Now you see, if somebody is retiring, and after the retirement, that particular person can think that my life is over now. I have to get out of this world. I have to leave this world. My days are numbered. It can create sadness. It can create depression. It can create so much what called serotonin that the person can commit suicide. It's possible. But you can think otherwise, that I have so much time now after retirement that I can go to Central Park and compose a few poems, which I could never do. It can create otherwise. It can create norepinephrine, happiness. The chemicals can be created. Your receptors will receive that. Every cells would be happy because you are creating that. So it depends on. You see that Rabindranath Tagore was there. I give one example. Rabindranath Tagore's son died, and he composed the most beautiful poem on that incident. He wrote one poem. I am just trying to translate. It's very difficult to translate his poem. He is telling, oh my cruel Lord, whatever you have done correctly. Because I know that this incense of mine, which has fragrance within, it will never release until you burn it. He's telling, this lamp of mine, I know it has light within, and it can remove the darkness all around, but you will never do so until you light it. You see that how interpretation? Life is full of incidents. Your son tells you that, you are an old man, you are doing like this, get out of this my house. This emotion will be created to you. You can shatter the entire immune cells 1 second. This is a possibility, this is this. So these thoughts are so important, interpretations are so important, that meditation, that's why meditation is very important, that you reorganize your interpretation, you are trained to interpret. You become the master of your thought and subtle thought. That's why that's why spiritual things are there. That's why in meditation is also not only it does mental expansion or mental happiness, it brings a physical happiness, and it also brings spiritual happiness, because you meditate on God and consciousness become consciousness. The yoga theory Patanjali gave also in Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha, and Guruji told, I am sorry to tell that it should be like this. It cannot be the goal, because Chitta Vritti Nirodha is not the goal, it can be the means. But he is telling with humble thing, I want to offer that yoga should be Samyoga, yoga itukva jivatma paramatma, the consciousness merging with the supreme consciousness. Our body is intelligence. Everything is intelligence. If body was not intelligent, how our T cells are withdrawing its troops when the foreign particles called food is coming in? It's supposed to attack everything, which is foreign particle, which is, if it is not enemy, if it is not virus, if it is not bacteria, it is withdrawing itself. If it is fooding, welcome food, come in. It will do mistake if it is not intelligence. If lungs are not intelligent, how it is pulmonary neuropeptides, how it is utilizing to control your mind. So things are intelligent, we are intelligent. And then Supreme Intelligence who has designed it, we have to really remember him. That's why Rabindranath Tagore, Vivekananda, Aurobindo all followed the same path. And they could unveil the curtain of the divine theater and can visualize the beautiful choreography of the Supreme Beatitude. And they could really enjoy the wonderful dance of the mysterious macrocosm. And that's what yoga all about. It makes the entire life beautiful. They have taught us how to really catch hold of the supreme substance, not the shadow of the substance. Because they know if the substance is got hold of, catch hold of, then what happens, the shadow never moves. But if I really hold the shadow only, then I will miss the substance. If substance moves, then shadow also disappears. That's why they could play with substance and the shadow at the same time, the object and subject at the same time. So it is very beautiful. If you are having a worldly life, you have to know how you can have the turbulence of the objective world, and at the same time you can have a subjective approach in your life, and you can be happy in this objective world itself. That's all. what all in short, yoga all about. At the end, I will just narrate one beautiful incidents from India. There was one doctor. His name was Dr. B.C. Roy. Perhaps you heard the name. Dr. B.C. Roy from Bengal was very, very famous doctor in India. One boy came for treatment. He was sick. And when the boy came, doctor saw him, examined him, and gave him a prescription. After giving the prescription, handing over the prescription, he told the boy, boy, I have 3 suggestions for you. Number 1, whenever you feel sick, you please come to me and pay me the money, because I studied medicine. I spent a lot of money to study medicine. If you don't give me money, how I will survive? So please come when you are sick, you come and give money, and because I have to survive. Number 1. Number 2 suggestion I have, that you go to the drug store there, you see, you go there and purchase drugs, because this guy also invested so much money, and if you don't purchase the medicine, how you will survive? So let him survive, purchase the medicine. Third thing, come close to me, I will tell you the third suggestion. To whisper, do not take the medicine. Why? I spent so much money to purchase the medicine.